and you are the spec lead for the configuration JSR.
Yeah.
JSR, what is it?
382.
382 configuration JSR. So it's been about a year since you submitted it. I just thought maybe you want to tell folks about the JSR, the progress that you're making.
Yeah, so this JSR was based on a micro profile config. And basically, we directly forked from micro profile config. However, after the fork, we engaged with the expert group, and also some issues were raised, and we discussed how to improve the API and add more API, especially around the area to do the dynamic config. So at the moment, we added quite a few changes in the config JSR. So we are trying to finalize the config JSR pretty soon. So hopefully, basically, we have a few issues on the dynamic config APIs, but it's not big issues, and we directly we still have weekly discussions and etc. So I'm hoping in the next few weeks we can submit a draft and etc.
Yeah, I think that's the next step, early draft review, as I mentioned to you. Looking forward to seeing that, but it's great to see the project carry on, move forward. What's been some of the response from the community? I know you gave a talk last month about the configuration JSR, at least at Code 1, right? What feedback you get from the community at conferences, or even just in the on the mailing list in the online community?
Yeah, it's a great feedback so far. Actually, I tell you the very interesting story. On my way to Code 1, in the airplane, that's 10 hours airplane, 10 hours flight. I open up and trying to polish up my config JSR slide, and the passenger next to me, I looked over my shoulder. I looked at each individual slide. When I finished it, he said, "Wow, I really like it. I would like to use it." So he's from MongoDB, I think, and he's really interested. And also, it's in the at Code 1, I did this config JSR talk. The feedback I got really good, and people are pretty happy with the configuration APIs, and said it's very simple, easy to use.
Cool.
And also it's even in this conference and etc. In this conference, people bumped into me and said, "Oh, I really want to use the config JSR and etc." So it's really, really, really good, because actually I received an email recently talked about micro profile config, and then they said, "Okay, I'm on the Java EE, Jakarta EE. And is there any equivalent?" I said, "Okay, config JSR 382 is the equivalent for micro profile config."
Cool. So what kind of things are you looking for that the community members can contribute if they want to get involved?
So basically, this is kind of the GitHub is all in the open under Eclipse. It's github.com/eclipse/config.jsr. And if the community can raise the issue and join the discussion, and that will help move along nicely.
Any particular areas where you want people to look at things or try things out and give you feedback?
Yeah, I think it's really good if someone can look at the API and envisage how to use the API, whether if they have any config issues and really want to use this config to fix the problem and solve the problem, to see whether the current API can solve the problem, or if they feel there's a better way to do it, and feel free to raise the issue and join the discussion.
Okay, great. So I think all those links are available too. If you go to jcp.org,
Yes.
JSR 382, you would find links to the discussion, to the issue tracker, to the latest download of the drafts, and the GitHub repository.
Yeah.